Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Shingeki no Kyojin Attack on Titan episode 11 review 1-1. We are here today with some goat's milk. We are here today with some fucking goat's milk. Do not question me right now. No fucking takes. Now, before I get started, I advise that you guys go on crunchyroll.com so you guys can view the episode for yourself legally, and I will leave it at that. Because at some point, not today, but at some point, I will put the link in the description down below. However, today is not that day. So again, go on crunchyroll.com, Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan, and it should be right there for you. Alright, now, that being said, this week's episode of Shingeki no Kyojin, there's only like one scene of action, and that's at the end of the episode, where basically it's like we have Eren, he's in Titan form, he's gonna pick up that huge fucking boulder, and he's gonna try and wedge it in the hole that's at the Trost gate, and basically Mikasa's right there behind him, because Mikasa, she's with Ian and the other elite garrison members to defend Eren on his way to that hole. And basically he pulls a 180, like literally, and then Mikasa behind him, turn Falco, extension, yeah, and that's where the episode ends, and like that one punch. So One Punch Man, haven't read it yet, but I will. And basically that's the one and only action scene the entire episode. The rest of it is exposition. However, in a lot of, it's very, it's an exposition in a lot of facets, alright? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go stage by stage, and then I'm going to call it a review when I wrap it all up, when I talk about the end of the episode. So, in more detail, obviously, because I'm the king of fucking lightning. That's what it is. We go in depth. We fucking dive in the darkness on some Sasuke. You cheating? Yeah. That's what we do. So, first of all, when it came to the exposition, the talking, at the beginning, we see Eren talking to Mikasa and Armin. And amongst the things that he said, the very important thing, the key thing, and he understands that Pixis understands this too, and Armin now does, because Armin he's very smart, he's very intelligent, so he'd comprehend what Eren's saying very quickly. Mikasa not as smart as Armin, but we can also assume that she also understands the situation at hand. And Eren, he says to Armin and Mikasa that the Titans are not our only enemy. One more time. The Titans are not our only enemy. What does that mean? Well, if the Titans are not also, if you take away the Titans from the humanity enemy spectrum, then the only enemies they have left are themselves. I've been saying that for the longest. And here we have Eren actually saying it in the series. And that's very important, because there have been situations in the series, time and time again, even though we're only on episode 11, there's been situations, a lot, wherein which humans have to deal with issues created by other humans. Not just Titan issues, but also human issues as well. It's a battle on two fronts. They're pulling the Nazi Germany right now. Alright? That's what they're doing. And this is reinforced in the second key point of exposition in the episode, wherein which, after that whole entire thing, there's a scene where Eren's talking to Pixis as they're walking over to the position wherein which the cannons are, and most of the garrison and trainees are beneath them. And on the way there, Pixis explains a story, or a quote said by a person who lived long ago, before the Titans were even introduced into the world. and or like before they became the natural enemy of humans, the Titans. And it explains how humans would always fight amongst themselves, war, disputes over land and money, and so on and so forth. And amongst this story, there's a quote where which this person states that if humans were to face an enemy that was that basically jeopardized humankind, then humanity would unite and fight this enemy. And both Eren and Pixis agreed that notion is naive and childish. And truth be told, this is the case. Because even though humanity is just over 1 million people right now, they're literally on the brink of destruction. Remember, Mikasa, she's the last Oriental. She's the last Asian person in the entire fucking world of Titans. I mean, in the entire world of Shingeki no Kyojin. She's the last one, apparently. So, they're at the brink, to say the least. And, oh no. No. We're still not united. And it's true. It's fucking true. They're not united. They're not. I mean, think about it. Why would there have to be so many goddamn walls if they were united? Like, why wouldn't there be like one big ass powerful wall and say fuck it? Like, instead of being 50 meters, make like a 150 meter wall where we're all fucking safe. I mean, I understand that there's more to it than just that, but like when you think about it from that concept alone, then yeah, okay, all right. So now you see that there clearly is not that unity that was stated in that storybook. That's why that's why both Pixis and Eren believe that's childish. So that's number 2. All right, number 3. Right before Pixis gets to his position, we see a struggle. We see struggle between the members of the garrison and the members of the trainees. And basically, we see this fear that's embedded in these people. Especially, and it all starts with Daz. And Daz he's the older trainee. And basically, he is the one who starts this thing off where he starts yelling. He's like, I don't want to die. It's a suicide run. I want to go see my family, blah, blah, blah. And then one of the garrison captains, he comes up to him and says, I heard you said that's treason. I can kill you right now. I have the right to. And he's like, and Daz, he's about to fight his guy. He's like, yeah, go ahead, kill me. I'd rather die by your hands than be eaten by a fucking Titan. So, and then this seed of fear, which is in everybody, which is in most people right now, starts to blossom. And then all of a sudden people are like, yo, like let's start a fucking rebellion. Like let's start a revolt. I don't want to waste my life out there fighting for these Titans. I mean, fighting against these Titans. And I mean, because that's the goal. Because right now they know that the goal is to plug up the hole, but they don't know how they're gonna do it. And people are like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is it for the glory? Are they here to waste lives and so on and so forth? And people are very fucking worried. So the fear that they have, because they heard Daz and other people around him start to, like, in a way, revolt, then that fear is just blossoming. And it's like, oh my god. So that's very important, because it shows the unrest that's going on right now. Now the next part, so that's number 3. Number 4, Pixis gets there, and he talks. And he talks like a fucking champ. I mean, the words roll off this guy's tongue. And the charisma that or swag that he's emanating is powerful. Like I am Pixis, motherfucker. And you listen to what I have to say. So, the first thing that he talks about in his speech, and again, this all encompasses number 4. The first thing he has to say is that he explains about what their plan is. He resays it, and then he points to fucking Eren. This is Eren. He's a top secret weapon that we're developing. He can go Titan. He's gonna pick up the fucking boulder. He's gonna plug that shit inside the hole that's made in the Trost wall, and we're gonna reclaim and retake Trost. Now all the motherfuckers standing there, they're like, except, well, no. Jean, Annie, Reiner, and then the other guy, Bernoulli, whatever this guy's fucking names, alright? I can't even say his fucking name for shit. They understand because they saw Eren go tight, alright? But they're still pretty shocked that he's the main focus of the plan. The other people, like Coney, and like Ymir, and that one girl, I forgot her name, like the one that's considered like really fucking beautiful, and Sasha, and the other people around them, Daz, Marco, they're like, what the fuck is, like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, what the what? Like, no way. And of course, Daz, again, he kicks this shit off. Like, there's no fucking way, I don't believe you, you're lying, this is a bullshit, you want us to go there and sacrifice our lives for some glory bullshit, and then he starts to leave, he starts to walk away. No, he doesn't start to leave. Some other dude, he starts to leave. These two girls follow him. Then all of a sudden there's like a movement where like there's a shit ton of garrison and trainees leaving. Then the dude we saw beforehand, the one who's gonna kill Eren with the cannon, he's gonna go kill Dobbs. Like, no, traitor. And I wanted to smack the shit out of this guy. Because the moment you saw this guy's face, this guy was tweaking like, traitor, like, get out of this fucking punch, man. Sit down. Pixis has to fucking demote this guy. I swear to God. This guy should not be in that position of power over any person. So, fuck this guy. Basically, what's happening after all this stuff is that Pixis, before this guy can go and kill anyone, thank God for Pixis, he literally tells him, hey, you can leave. Go ahead. Fucking leave. But guess what? For those of you who are willing to stay here, and first of all, he explains about how the Titans, one of their key things that they do to humans is that they embed fear into humans that see them close up. And those humans who cannot overcome that fear are not able to fight against the Titans. So go ahead and leave if you want your families, your loved ones, your children to experience that same fear. Those who are in the fight against that fear and overcome that fear. Those who want to win for the very first time against the Titans. Stay. And motherfuckers about face. They about face quick. Like, oh shit. Pixis. And they turn the fuck around. I'm like, man, get the fuck back in line. I'm hyped. I'm mad fucking hyped right now. Hold on. I'm mad fucking hyped. Get the fuck back in line. So, Pixis, man. So that's number 4 right there. so that's number 4 right there. All right. And then let me just bring it down a few pegs. All right. Right now, I'm at level 8. I should be at like level 3 right now. So let me just bring it down. Let me bring it down a few pegs. All right. But yeah. So that's number. No. So yeah. So that's number 4. Right. Number 5 is after this. Eren has an internal monologue to himself about how he understands that the hope they have right now is all on him. Even though he has no guarantee of him succeeding in this plan, he's gonna fucking do it. Because he understands that if he can't do it, the consequences are extremely dire. Extremely dire. So, that's what occurs at part 5. At part 5, alright? Eren's internal monologue. About him trying to self-reinforce the plan. So he can have the will to do it when the time is at hand. Number 6 is we go back to Pixis. And Pixis, he gives these motherfuckers a very big burden. Where he talks about what humanity did 5 years ago. where they sent like 250,000 motherfuckers over the wall to reclaim Wall Maria, and only 100 of these motherfuckers came back. And that was specifically, and he says the government did that specifically to lessen the burden on those who were still alive. And the reason why there wasn't a revolt is because so few of them came back. He's fucking right. He's absolutely right about that. And the thing about it is that is a sin that we must all bear as human beings. So imagine the case now, where if they break not only through, because they already broke it through the Tross wall. Imagine if they break through the goddamn wall Roche. That means that all the people here have to go into the inner wall, which I believe is called Wall Elaine. Wall Elaine. I believe so. And they would have to sacrifice more than 20% of their population. And then as a cause, and even that wouldn't be enough. So there would be wars, and there would be starvation. And he says, if we die as a species, it's not because the Titans killed us off. It's because we killed ourselves. Now that's some shit, Pixis. That's some fucking shit. Way to reinforce. Again, Pixis, man. Like he's an anime character, but he deserves a fucking Medal of Honor. I don't get. Yeah. Like, this is my boy, man. This is my boy. You know what? Fuck it. He's my second favorite character in Shingeki no Kyojin. As of today. Pixis is my second favorite character in Shingeki no Kyojin. First one, Levi, obviously. Alright. But that's the way it fucking is. That's the way it has to be. Right? He is a true commander. Like, he's the first person we've seen in the entire series who actually displays the qualities of not only a person in power, but just like, and yeah, like he's basically he displays the qualities of a true commander, and he's the first person that we've seen do so far. Just lead the masses into what has to be done for success, and I love it, and I fucking love it. So that's number 6. All right, number 7 is number 7 is again Pixis, but it's very small. Basically, he talks to 3 of his elite members, right? Rico, Ian, and another guy. And basically, Ian, he is going to be the one to actually lead the elite squad that's going to protect Eren while he goes into Titan form and plugs the boulder into the hole in Trost. He's going to be the one. And Rico, basically, I think she's on I think she's the one who. No. Rico is gonna do something, but I forgot what she's gonna do exactly. And the other guy, he's gonna go because Armin, he devised a plan where most of the people, actually, yeah. So that's number 7. Number 7 is Armin's plan, where he basically he tells them what the plan is, where we're gonna have a shit ton of garrison members on top of the wall and hanging over the wall, so they can attract the Titans, the 15, 3, 4, 7 meter class Titans. While we have a Hook and Larry, we have a Hook and Larry, where Eren and his group, including Mikasa, Ian, Rico, I believe Rico, they're going to be going to the boulder site location or the wall area closest to that boulder. They're going to go to the boulder, and then they're going to try and execute the plan. Rico, she just finds like a green signal, and then they notify Pixis that yeah, everything's okay. So number 7 is that plan that Armin talks about to the rest of the other gas members. Number 8 is Pixis assigning the roles. Ian does this. Ian's the head guy that leads Eren over to the goddamn Tross hole, and then yada yada yada, right? Rico does something, and so does the other guy. Now the last part of the episode, when it comes to exposition, is basically Rico. And Rico, as they're running over, Rico talks to Eren about the realization that people are going to die. Today, people are going to die for you. And they're going to place their hopes in you and succeeding. And then she mentions like a list of her friends that she's known since her trainee days. And she knows for a fact that some of these guys are going to die. Just so Eren can get over there and plug the hole with the boulder. And the way she's explaining it to Eren was very impactful. It was very impactful. And then the episode ends off where they get there, and then we see like a very dynamic scene where we have Mikasa and Eren. They're using the third gears, they're spinning around and shit. They get to the location. As Eren lands, yeah, Titan, and then he just transforms into the Titan. He turns on Mikasa, punch. So the episode overall, right? So that's my review for today, right? And I went part by part by part by part because I am the king of fucking lightning. So overall, I'm gonna give it a good plus. And the main reason why is because of the fact that Pixis, he's such an awesome fucking character. Like, you just gotta love the dude, right? The way he plays his role, you gotta love the motherfucker. I mean, even when he was talking back to that Duke in episodes before, like, he's so goddamn good, man. He's good. Shit. So, I'll leave it at that. King of Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day.